Hey, what's going on, guys? Car Guys here. Today I'm going to talk about the old Ford Raptor, the good one, the V8, the America-mobile Raptor, the good one. And yeah, I love the old Ford Raptor. That's the only one I would buy, but they're super expensive for what they are. They don't get good fuel economy, but I love them because of the way they sound. They ride good. Everything like that, they are perfect. I mean, and anyways, just add that all those are probably going to be mall crawlers. I mean, that ain't none of those, ain't no Raptor getting used as a true Raptor, or Shelby. None of them really are. They're just getting used on the street to go to the mall and back and take the kids to school. That's just the way it is, and most people will buy them for that. I mean, the new Raptor rides good and stuff. I'm not going to knock it, but it's got a V6 twin turbo, and you put an exhaust in that twin turbo, it sounds like a fart cannon. It's so bad. I mean, it's just loud. It doesn't sound good. It's just loud. Just it's just, I don't like that. Where the V8 with that exhaust, it sounds good, like really good. And that's definitely what they should do, is put a V8 into the newer Raptor, because I think it would help sales wise. I think it would help everything wise. Like, the journalists would like it a little more. Everyone just knocks on it because of the V6, and I knock on it because of the V6, because they should have put a V8. They should have known. You put, like, in your biggest and baddest truck, who wants to pay $75,000 for a V6 twin turbo? Or you go out and buy a used old gym for like $45 or less and get a big old American V8 in it that sounds really good. And it may not be faster, but I think you could make it faster because of the upgrades you could do to that thing. I mean, you put a supercharger on it and pulleys and that kind of stuff, and a tune. I think it'd smoke that one, even with a pretty good tune on it. And some big Ford guys are trying to defend the Raptor because of it's trying to be different and get more fuel economy. It doesn't really get that much better. 18 miles a gallon, that's not much better to me. I mean, it may be to you, but 18 miles a gallon, I mean, you can go over to Dodge and their Rebel will get like 18 on the highway, and there's, well, yeah, they're basically saying 18 on the highway too. So I don't think fuel economy is a true argument for it. I don't think it gets that good fuel economy for a Raptor. I mean, they definitely could have stick with V8 and got the same fuel economy. I mean, GM's kind of proved that with the 6.2. The 6.2 gets pretty good fuel economy. 19 miles a gallon, not bad for a big V8 like that. But I think Ford did it because around the same time they were coming out with the GT, so they were like, well, if we're going to put a V6 twin turbo in the GT, why not ruin the Raptor with it? So that's exactly what they did. They went and thrown a V6 twin turbo into the Raptor, and went through a V6 twin turbo into the GT and called it a day. And some people were like, well, I like the twin turbo engine, it gets good fuel economy, it gets this, gets that, gets that. Yes, but it's not a true America powerhouse. Like, it doesn't sound good. People try to argue, yeah, it does sound good, but just put this exhaust on it, you can hear those turbos whistle. Well, it doesn't have that deep grumble like a V8 does. Like, V8s have a deep grumble. You know it's a V8. you don't think, oh wow, look at that, it's a 4-cylinder right there, a V6. Look at that thing. It sounds like a racer going by. Could you just listen to it? I mean, that you just don't think that with this vehicle, or with a V8. You think that with a V6, and that's something Ford's just got to take it, because they chose to do it. So yeah, that's just kind of the way I see it. I mean, if you're gonna choose to make a bad business decision, then go right ahead, do what you want. Fire truck's in front of me, just so you guys know. But that's just what I think about the Ford Raptor. So you guys may or may not agree with me there. I don't know, but just post in the comments what you think about the old and new Ford Raptor. So see ya. Peace out.